Welcome back. The man convicted of killing an elderly grandfather in San Francisco is about to walk free. Years later, and this video is still hard to watch, Antoine Watson shoved 84-year-old Grandpa Vicha to the ground during a morning walk in 2021. It was an unprovoked attack, one push, and the fall killed him. Watson's defense, he was having a bad day, testifying he was in a haze, confused, angry when it happened. He was acquitted of murder and elder abuse charges. Instead, he was convicted of involuntary manslaughter, and he was sentenced to 8 years behind bars. But he's already been in jail for 5. So a judge ruled the remaining 3 years could be suspended as long as he complies with probation. In effect, he now walks free. Why? The judge says prison would have a, quote, poor impact on him, that he's better off rehabilitated outside a cell. She ordered counseling, regular check-ins, arguing it reduces the risk he offends again. Who is this judge? Linda Colfax. She's a San Francisco Superior Court judge since 2011, Harvard undergrad, Michigan law, has she, her, hers pronouns on a nameplate that faces out from her bench in the courtroom. She's previously come under fire for the lenient treatment of other accused criminals, like this one, a high-profile case from a few years back. A convicted felon took part in a $1 million smash and grab at a San Francisco Louis Vuitton. He was arrested, released, kept committing crimes. In court, he faced 5 years, but the same judge allegedly suspended the sentence and put him on probation. That is what goes, or is called, justice in San Francisco. The daughter of Grandpa Vicha, Montanus, and a son-in-law of Grandpa Vicha, Eric Lawson, join me now. Thank you both for being with us here today. I'm sincerely sorry for your loss, both of you. Montanus, I know this case has been with you now for over 5 years, this situation. How do you feel now that you see what has happened in that courtroom with your father's killer?
Thank you, Will, for having us here today. Nothing will bring my father back, and the community is too shocked for that sentencing. San Francisco should be better for the place where people feel safe for walking on the street. I feel disappointed, for waiting for 5 years, and I live here for 3 decades, and where family, I want to raise my kid to be safe in our city,
Yeah.
and where senior can live in dignity. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt. Eric, to Montanus's point, do you feel safe? How do you feel now? You live in San Francisco. Was this a surprise? Do you feel safe?
No, it's not a surprise either. We could tell from the beginning of the trial that where it was going, and it's we just can't believe it. I feel like she's delusional, and she just doesn't have, her reality is so different than what's really going on in San Francisco.
And it seems like
our community, our community is very get upset. Yeah, like 2 days ago, people got strapped in the bus, and so many cases, like 7 cases in our city, they let the criminal out. Comparing my father's case and comparing with the Speaker Nancy Pelosi husband, the sentencing is
totally different.
Totally different. The life in prison in the state.
And the speed of the trial, everything.
How do you account for that difference?
The difference between the federal prosecution and our city county.
Right.
It's we would love to have some federal oversight come in and do the right thing and sentence these people and make a deterrent, instead of just saying that it's okay. We'll help you. We're going to fix you, instead of making an example or trying to deter things.
And this keeps coming back up in San Francisco, whether or not it's the prosecutor in San Francisco or these judges. It's easy for us to wave our hands at it and paint a broad brush and say, oh, it's, I don't know, this liberal social justice ideology. But it seems that in this case, at the very least, the judge's focus is not on you, Montanus. It is not on your father. It is on the criminal and asking what is best for the criminal.
Yeah, it's criminals first, the victims last. Throughout the whole trial, we've we've had to wait. And they delayed it as much as possible. And then the second that it was advantageous for them not to delay it, then they stomped on it.
Yeah.
It was, the whole thing is just manipulation from the start. Even the judge who was controlling the calendar has something to do with this. The judge, Teresa M. McCaffrey's, controls the calendar, and she's the one who assigned us to Colfax. And they're both former defense attorneys. They're totally biased in a defense way.
Right.
And we're the ones catching the brunt of that. Like we're the ones suffering when we're the ones not getting justice because they want to have their brand, which is probably associated with the former district attorney Chesa Boldy, and they're probably old friends.
Right.
And I even think that sometimes like this sentence was as revenge for the recall against him because that hurt their ideals.
Montanus,
Well,
I'm
as
tempted
a
to ask you.
victim, we cannot be a speed trial. We have to waiting for the defense to be waived, right?
To waive that.
Yes, we cannot do anything as a victim, right? For the prosecutor, they cannot do anything that much.
I'm tempted to ask you, you've told us about the effect on your sense of safety, the community, and also just, though, your sense of justice for your father. Like, this is just simply not justice for your father. So as we go, Montanus, would you just tell us about your father, Grandpa Vicha?
My father is very kind, gentle. He came here to care for our family. He never provoked to anyone, He loved his grandson a lot, and then he cared for our family. And he's very gentle, and our community know about he's as the Grandpa Vicha. And I'm very heartbroken because I feel bad because I didn't protecting him.
Oh, I hope you don't feel burdened in that way. That is not something I feel like, that is something that you should be able to expect on the leaders in your city to do, to protect someone, to simply walk down the street.
Yeah, but as a daughter, I will continue to keep his legacy for protecting our community, as a public safety and protecting our senior, and then I hope a future generation to respect for our elderly, even the justice system is not protecting our senior in our city. But
Yes.
I hope, the leadership must do something about justice system to reform.
Well, hopefully we can continue to highlight that. Don't know what effect it will have in the city of San Francisco, but look, our prayers and our thoughts are with you, both of you and your family. And thank you so much for spending some time today sharing with all of us the story of Grandpa Vicha.
Thanks for giving us some coverage. We've been
Yes,
cut out
absolutely.
by mainstream media big time.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Montanus and Eric, thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.